What's up, everyone? Welcome back to NASA Local Game Store. Think of us as your local game store, just completely online. We're working on establishing a storefront where you can buy your favorite singles in Magic, Lorcana, Pokemon, the new Riot Games trading card game, and merchandise for the store very, very soon, so look forward to that. And we have a growing Discord where you can talk about deck ideas, discuss different trading card games, join live events, and just talk about trading card games because they're fun. We are in Edge of Eternity Standard, and even though I hate to admit it, I think the meta has kind of ironed itself out. But there's still some fun decks to play, so we have an interesting one. I mean, yesterday's was interesting, but this is one that I very much am interested in. It plays one of my favorite archetype-esque cards from Magic the Gathering. So let's talk about some of the cards and then get into some gameplay. So the first card for this list is not the card that I'm excited for from Edge of Eternities, but it is Eternities, the New Dawn, which is kind of required for the deck because this is like the good card in the deck. I think the card I'm interested in is also an interesting card. But if you don't know what Eternities does, it's a Menace Lifelink Indestructible 4/4 for 1 white black. And it can't attack I can't attack or block unless there are 7 or more cards in exile. Whenever 1 or more cards are put into exile from the graveyard and or your battlefield during your turn, you draw a card and lose 1 life. So, obviously exiling cards with Eternities is good. There's some cards that help with that. But then Edge of Eternities came out, and Cosmogoyf got printed. And just like all the other Goyfs that exist in Magic, I'm immediately in love with this card. I kind of want to play a only Goyfs deck somehow. But Cosmogoyf is a black and a green star 1+star, which is Cosmogoyf's power is equal to the number of cards you own in exile, and its toughness is equal to that number +1. So we are playing a deck that exiles our own graveyard, exiles opponent's cards, does some other weird fun stuff just to add to the list, and at the end of the day is there to let us attack with Eternities and attack with Cosmogoyf. So without further ado, let's get into some best of 1 games and see what we can do. Moltender, Dredger's Town Greeter, and a Feed the Cycle. Feed the Cycle is an interesting kill spell that we can run in this deck because it has Forge, and Forge lets us exile cards. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. We are definitely keeping this. Show me a ooh, Eternities. Yes, please. Yes, please. We can Eternities turn 3. Do I want Bitter Triumph? I don't know what their deck is. I think I'm okay with having it. We probably want another land in case they get rid of this Moltender, honestly. Or Moltender, which they're gonna do. Okay, now this Bitter Triumph is useless. Alright, let's Dredger's Insight for a land, hopefully. We did hit a land. Good. Play another Moltender. Now we can Eternities plus Moltender, so that could be a good turn. They're just gonna stock up. We are playing in best of 1 a control list. Okay. There's a Cosmogoyf. Alright, let's play Eternities. Let's make a green exiling Kaya. Alright, we got Dredger's Insight. Let's just crack this on our Eternities. We'll keep that on top. Road Watcher is a cool card because it lets us get Cosmogoyf back. It lets me get a Moltender back. Okay, my opponent's just conceding off of Eternities because Eternities is that powerful. I want to keep this. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. I'm greeding so hard for this. I understand this is greedy. I accept this is greedy. Okay, the greed immediately is not paying off. This Cosmogoyf is probably just dead. It's probably just dead. Yep, okay. Greed immediately trampled, and then a Pyromancer. Sure. There's a Eternities. Can't play it this turn, but there is one. There's a Cosmogoyf. We will keep that on top, and I'll just actually hold up Bitter Triumph here. I kind of want to Triumph. Yup. It's perfect. Triumph. We're going to discard my Revenant. Part of me wants to insight into Goyf, but I think we just play Ketramose first. We just play Ketramose, and then there's a Tursa, sure. Tursa does something. Tursa does nothing. They like every card in their hand. They hit me for 5. Alright, I'm playing Judge's Insight. Wow. I'll take the Verge, I guess. I have to hold a Bitter Triumph. I have to Bitter Triumph. I have no way of exiling anything right now. By the way. Okay. Let's discard. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Save some life. I take 2. I mean, it's just Goyf into Revenant. I gain some life. Okay. I think I just lose because I've drawn nothing. I need like a Feed the Cycle. I need so many things. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm just dead. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I'm good with this. I'm good with this. Llanowar Elves. That's double Feed the Cycle. I'll keep that. Double Feed the Cycle with a Llanowar Elves could be bad. Second Llanowar Elves. Okay. Into a Bushwhack. Okay. Dredger's Insight. I mean, I'm gonna Feed the Cycle. I'm gonna take a Moltender. Moltender plus Feed the Cycle, I think, is our plan. There's 3 cards in there. They play a Hydra, sure. They play Fabled Passage, sure. Alright, so this is the landfall deck. Understood. Okay, Hydra goes to 4. We do need to Feed the Cycle Hydra, so let's do this. Moltender. Feed the Cycle, Forge this. So Feed the Cycle, letting us just exile 3 cards from our graveyard is actually really good. Oh, did they keep a Snakeskin Veil? They did. I'm dead. I'm dead. If they kept a second Snakeskin Veil, I'm definitely dead. But I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Okay. Yep. Murdered. Alright, so first game opponent scooped to Ketramose. Second game and third game are aggro decks, which is this deck is not built to play against. Now we have Protocol, Mortuary, Cosmogoyf, Insight Town Greeter, a Road Watcher. I think I'm good with this. Alright, let's play Protocol. I'm just gonna keep the Goyf on top, because we're gonna go Forest, Town Greeter. Bloodghast. Sure. Forest, Town Greeter. Ketramose in the bin. Okay, a Road Watch can hit Ketramose. So it's probably just Insight into Roadwatch into Catchermose, and then I have Double Glyph. Yes, I block, and then you're just gonna get it back to the thing, which is fine. Or you're not. You're just gonna play an... Okay. Well, if that's what you're doing... I'm gonna play a Mortuary. I'm gonna keep that on top. I'm just gonna Insight this turn. I'm gonna take Roadwatch. Sure. They don't have another land right now. I mean, with Zealot, they get some good sacrifices. I think I'm just gonna Roadwatch this turn. They could just have a kill spell. Get back, Catchermose. I need to start exiling things though. So Molt Tender down, Molt Tender down, Revenant down probably. Next turn. And then Revenant is a good block. Molt Tender can start exiling. We have a Roadwatch, another Roadwatch if we need it, plus double Goyf in hand. Sacrifice to Surveil, sure. They draw a land this time? Let's see. Seemingly no. We're gonna Trajectory, sure. This deck might just be the worst possible deck to play in this format. I will block. I will block. Okay. I'm gonna let this enter tapped. Not think about what I'm doing. Play a Molt Tender. Play a Cosmogoyf. Chill. Because opponent's on 2 land, and I still feel like this deck is not doing what it should be doing. Bloodghast. Sure. Like, I'm literally getting saved by my deck's inability to do things. Which is kind of crazy. Exile a card. Make green.
This is child's play.
Play another Goyf. I kind of want to just +1 this turn. You know what? Yeah, let's +1. I want to give myself a creature to exile with Kaya. I have another Roadwatch to get Catchermose back. But, like, I don't know. After losing to aggro twice, and now my opponent's on 2 swamps, and I'm trying to...
Killer can't silence everyone.
Trying to decide if I am in a position that we're in is not great. Just... It's really weird. I don't know. I think Cosmogoyf is really cool. Maybe there's just a better... Wow, they hit every Bloodghast. They hit every Bloodghast. Alright, well... I want to exile this. Exile their Zealot. I'm gonna Roadwatch into Catchermose and use a Molt Tender for it, and then we'll see what happens. But like the fact that we're on turn 6, I think, and we haven't gotten Exile enough to where Catchermose is working, I think that's kind of a problem. I'm not sure though. Are we really gonna get roped right now? They're probably deciding if they want a Bloodghast. I mean, if they hit a land, they get to play 4 Bloodghasts. But We'll see what happens. Oh. Our only win's gonna be opponent scoop because I played Ketramos, and opponent roped me because they have 2 lands.
That's it. You're all done.
Roadwatch. Ketramos. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, wait, they can't block, right? Yeah. So, like, I'm ahead, but it's because opponent had 2 lands. Oh, here come 2 blood gas. All right. Well, switching to 1 old blood gas and then 3 of the new ones is kind of funny. I don't think it matters though at this point. There's another zealot. Sure. Are they gonna? They're gonna trajectory me again. I'll pay 3 life. Zealot. Auto pay. This land. Submit. Wow. So far I've had 3 cards exiled. It's kind of crazy. Seville 2. Month is on top. We need... Mold Tenders are like our best ways to exile. Sure. I'm gonna Molt Tender. I'm gonna... No, I'm gonna Revenant. I don't think it matters. Actually, I know it doesn't matter. Literally does not matter because my opponent is playing a deck that has 3 lands. And swinging. Oh! After playing these games, I do not know how I feel about this deck. I think this deck is too slow to beat control, not quick enough to beat aggro, and like just bad against mid-range. Alright, so they play Sephiroth to get rid of a Bloodghast and draw a card. Sure. They don't sacrifice a Bloodghast. Oh, I really don't know how to feel about this list. I really like Goyf, I really like Ketramos. I just don't think... Maybe there's a list where they work, but I don't think this is it. I just don't.